Hi everybody, welcome to the Dr. Nick Finger Painting Show. Today we are going to be working on a mermaid scene, and we're really excited about it. Now, granted I'm not known as a finger painter, but I have been working on my spare time. Haven't been tutored or given any lessons. As far as I know, you just kind of like put it all over your hand and then you just kind of get to work. Okay, so we've mixed the colors. We have a really nice palette here for some sea colors. And as far as I know, you just kind of start to have to like rub it in, right? And that looks excellent already. Wow, I have to say, this is pretty amazing.
Dr. Nick, what are you doing?
I am working at my finger painting. My mom says I have a lot of potential.
We have work to do. Young Tritons, mini mermaids, the race, getting them ready. Sound familiar?
I'll have to come back to you. Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Nick.
I'm Claire. We're from Inside Out Health in Santa Cruz.
At Inside Out Health Santa Cruz, we help people find answers to their health problems. We treat the whole person, body, mind, and heart.
And we're really excited to be journeying with our mini mermaids and young Tritons these next 6 weeks. We're going to be offering health tips and fun videos for the whole family.
So there are 3 keys to good health, and we call these the 3 T's. They are thoughts, traumas, and toxins.
So we're going to talk about thoughts first. So the question is, how do we talk to ourselves? How do I talk to myself? Do I encourage myself? Do I empower myself? Or do I bring myself down? So oftentimes it's good to think about, how do you treat a friend of yours who just had a bad moment, right? Who fell in front of the whole class, or who had an embarrassing or hurtful time. How do you treat them? Do you treat them with love? Do you empower them, try to make them feel better? Or do you bring them down, right? Usually, if you're a good friend at least, you empower them, you encourage them, you try to make them feel better, right? So you have to use that same mentality to yourself. I always think of Dory from Finding Nemo. Dory has a terrible memory, and that can get her into trouble, right? But she has such a positive outlook. She is open to new adventure, and imagine if her motto was never swim instead of just keep swimming, right? So we kind of have to keep that outlook, right? Just keep swimming. And that allows her, it opens the door for tons of adventures and meeting a lot of new friends. So you have to be your own biggest fan.
The second T is traumas. We only get one vehicle to travel through life, and that's our body. Just like our car gets wear and tear, our body gets wear and tear. And we need to make sure we're doing the right things to fix and repair those issues. We're going to be talking more about that in the coming weeks.
Last but not least, toxins. So toxins are the things in our environment that make it difficult to grow and be healthy. I always think of WALL-E. Think of the state that the earth was in, right? There was no good water. The water and the air were toxic. No living things could survive. And that's kind of what can happen to our body if we, for example, eat a lot of junk food, or we don't get enough nutrition, we don't get good sleep, we're not getting outside in the fresh air. It's important to make sure that we're creating a good environment for our body to grow and to flourish. All right, guys, goal time. Dr. Nick, what do you have in mind?
Well, over the next 6 weeks, I really want to push myself with this running. I want to see if I can go further than I thought I could. I want to push myself and make sure that I'm challenging myself, and I want to grow. The next thing is, I want to, I don't want to be afraid to encourage people every day. I know that could be really hard sometimes, but to get past that barrier and say to people, how incredible they're doing. And then, honestly, I'm here for the friends. I want to make some new friends this 6 weeks.
Those are good goals. Okay, so my goals, number 1, I am going to practice positive affirmations, thinking about thoughts, right? Powerful thoughts. Positive affirmations every day. So when I wake up in the morning, or maybe right before, for example, if you want to do this too, right before you have your mini mermaid practice and session, you can tell yourself how awesome you are. It's such a good practice and it's powerful. So I'm going to do positive statements that start with I am. So I'll probably say I am strong, I am beautiful, I am going to do this. Okay, so that's my first one. Second one is, I'm copying Dr. Nick. I really like the idea of affirming and encouraging other people. So every day, these next 6 weeks, I'm going to give one other person, especially for you if you want to do this too in your Mini Mermaid Club or Young Tritons Club. So I'm going to tell one other person every day something that they're doing really well. Maybe they're running really well and they're improving, and I'm going to tell them. Or maybe it's somebody in my class who maybe needs a little bit more encouragement, or I like what they're wearing, or I like that they tried really hard on that test. I'm going to tell them. Last but not least, I want to finish the race. I really want to finish the race. I don't care if on this 5K I have to, run, jog, walk, crawl, whatever it takes, I'm going to finish.
Those are pretty good goals. Can I rewrite mine, or? No.
All right, it's your turn now. So as a family, try and pick some goals that you want to do together. Whether it's not having dessert, maybe just fruit for dessert for the next 6 weeks. Maybe it's taking daily walks. Maybe it's playing games as a family every day, tag, hide and seek, cornhole, whatever it might be. It's really important to make sure that you guys are journeying together with us to reach your goals. See you next time.